Okay, so now that we have a basic understanding of faces, vertices, and edges, we can sort of move forward here. This is a triangular prism, okay? That is a triangular prism. And the way you're going to find the surface area of the triangular prism is by essentially finding the area of all the faces of the shape and adding them together. Okay, so just a quick recap with the triangular prism, we have 1, 2, 3 rectangles, and we have 1, 2 triangles. We have to find the surface area of all of these things. Now there's a good number of ways you can do this, okay? You can do it by sketching a net. Okay, and if you sketch a net of the shape, what you'll have is 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. You can find the surface area of each, add it up, and then you've got the surface area of the shape. Another way you can do it is by using the complex formula. Okay? So looking at the shape that you have, taking the measurements that are available, and using the complex formula. Since we've practiced using the net, and it seems to me that everyone in the class understands how to use the net, I'm going to show you how to use the formula. Okay? So let's have a look at this formula. Okay, so what is this formula? Well, the formula is saying pretty much you take the area of your 3 rectangles. So you go length times width, because that's how you find the area of a rectangle, plus length times width, plus length times width. Add to that the surface area of your 2 triangles. So in this case, because the triangles are always going to be the same, what we can do is find the area of one of these triangles and multiply it by 2. So you can go 2, because there are 2 of them, bracket. Here's the formula to find the area of a triangle. Base times height divided by 2. Okay? So this is that complex formula. In this particular triangular prism, what we've said here is that the base of the shape, or the length of the rectangle, is 10 centimeters long, okay? And the slope that goes up is 5 centimeters. The height of the actual triangle is 7 centimeters. And we've made a lot of things congruent simply because it makes it easier for the purposes of this video, okay? It may not be that easy in real life. So if we're going to try and find the surface area here, what we need to do is take the area of our 3 rectangles and do that first. So the first rectangle is going to be right here. Okay? And the dimensions along the edges are 10 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Length times width. And then we do the next one. The second rectangle is the rectangle that's in the back, the one that we can't see. Okay? The same dimensions are there, right? 10 centimeters, 5 centimeters. 10 times 5. Plus, and we keep going. The last rectangle is the base. It's the one on the bottom. And you can see 5 by 10. And there's the rectangle. 10 times 5. Now we have to do the 2 triangles. So as I said before, when you're measuring the height of a triangle, the height has to come from a 90-degree angle from the base to the very top of your triangle. That's been measured for us. We have the base, which is right here. It's 5 centimeters. And the 90-degree angle is going straight up along here, and it says it's 7 centimeters long. So we're going to follow the formula. 2, we're going to substitute the b for the base, which is 5 centimeters, the height, which is 7, divided by 2. Now, we have all this information. Length times width plus length times width plus length times width plus 2 times base times height divided by 2. There it is. It's all there. Now we got to start solving it. Because it's bed mass, what are we going to do first? We're going to do our brackets first. It's important that you do follow the steps. Okay, so 5 times 7 is 35, divided by 2, which is going to be 17.5. Okay? Now we've got that figured out. Instead of it saying 2 times base times height divided by 2, what it's saying is 2 times 17.5. 17.5 is the area of one of these triangles. We're saying that there are 2 of these triangles that are exactly the same, so we're just going to multiply by 2. There's 2 of them. Okay? So now we can actually get into doing some of the math here. Right? 10 times 5 as we know, is 50 plus 50 plus 50. So there's the area of our 3 rectangles. Okay? 2 times 17.5, well, it's 35. 35 centimeters is the complete area of these 2 triangles added together. Now we gotta just finish it up. So we go 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 35. So 50, 50, and 50 is 150 plus 35 more. It ends up being 185 centimeters squared. And the centimeters squared part is important. You have to remember that. When you've gone length times width, you've squared it. So it's centimeters squared. And that's the surface area. So in a nutshell, that, my friends, is how you find the surface area of a triangular prism.